Okay, good morning guys. We are about to do the Cerro Tronador. It's the highest mountain in the area of the Lake District in Patagonia. It's 3,405 meters, I think. I've been given minimal information. The guy that picked me up didn't speak any English. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. It was a 2.5 hour drive out here. I've got a 1,000 meter elevation. Going to be crossing a fair bit of snow, and I'm doing it by myself, and I'm spending a night in the refuge at the top. Then I got to come back down, and the guy picks me up at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Apart from that, I haven't really been given much info, apart from the weather is good, helicopters are flying overhead, and we'll make it up as we go. So this is our first viewpoint for the day. It is the Mirador Valle, which basically means viewpoint of the valley. I left the little village. It took me 2 minutes to get to the turnoff, and the turnoff looked like it was the same distance from here as it was from the village to the turnoff, but it wasn't. It was a 55-minute all uphill climb. So basically I've busted an hour out here that I wasn't expecting to. Elevated at about 300 meters. There's a little village I come from. What it means is that all the maps are wrong. But unfortunately, in this country, even though they know something's wrong, they don't fix it because that's the way they've always done it. So it's not a 1,000 meter climb, it's about a 1,300 meter climb. It's all good. Well, it's 2 o'clock and I'm starving, and I can hear woodpeckers in the distance destroying some trees. So I figured, why not sit down next to a tiny little waterfall and eat these dodgy little things. I'll do the job. Okay, so I do believe that might be the top of Tronador. And the trail I go up winds up all the way over there, all the way over there, and then you can see that it goes up over that rise there, and then that looks like that might be the refuge there, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I think that's where I'm heading. Good hour or so away. It's quite pleasant, not a breath of wind. Alrighty, we are almost above the tree line now, which is really nice because all those horseflies have finally left. Got a helicopter over there in the distance. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, it's a bit far. But it's been an alright day. Nothing too hard. It's been warm. It's the stillest day I've had since I've been here. And now we're just following the snow line up. Not far away. Okay, so it's not the biggest climb, it's not the hardest climb, but it doesn't have to be. This is the whole reason I come to Patagonia, was just to be in the mountains, completely by myself. It's been about a 7-hour journey. We've only got to go over the top of that, and there's the refuge, but it's just something peaceful about doing it all under your own steam, by yourself, finding a way. Check out where we are. We are officially above the everything line now. Probably about 3,200 meters. It's taken us a very casual 7 hours to get here with a few detours. That's where I come from. And those are the giants in the distance. Okay, so we made it. We're at about 7 hours or a bit to get here with a few breaks, and this is the refuge that we're at. So pretty cool. Apart from the tourists that are all like hanging out in the hallway. Might be time for a beer, I think. So all good things must come to an end, and this is my descent from being close to Cerro Tronador. Pretty interesting night in the refuge with not a single person speaking English, but that's all good. The staff were pretty awesome. This has been my house for the night. Actually had a really good sleep, nice and comfortable. Up there, the Cerro Tronador. No summer this time. It's all good though. We are going to have an interesting morning descending. So I just ran into this thing, but that's alright. Try to stick close to the rocks, but you never know what's going to happen. God bless Patagonia. Okay, so we descended from auto mealing a little bit quicker because I knew that this Castano or Vera was an hour there and an hour back, and I still got to be back in time for my bus. So sometimes you got to push a little bit so you can chill at the end. Look at this amazing little waterfall canyon that I found. Oh, I had no idea what I was walking into. Sometimes you just got to go exploring. Let's get closer. Wow. This beautiful waterfall valley is called Fin Sendero. There's waterfalls everywhere. You just have to look for them. This one's the big guy. I don't know how long a drop that is, but the water is basically turning into rain at the bottom. And then it just keeps going. All the way over to these little guys here. They're long drop waterfalls all by themselves. They look tiny compared to these guys. Beautiful spot. Yep, there goes. You just never know who you're going to meet on the trail. Oh, you're huge. Hey, mate. The size of that one. Seem to be crossing a lot of these suspension bridges pretty much every day. But heading out to a random lagoon that we didn't know was here. Why not? When the random laguna that's not on the map turns into an epic, hopefully it's like an hour to get there. I'll have 10 minutes there, And then I gotta get back in 45 to catch my minivan home. All right, yeah. Okay, there is a valuable lesson to be learnt here about following trails that aren't on the map. I only had 2.5 hours to do it. I've been charging out here for an hour, getting closer, lots of uphill. Next to this waterfall, and then you see a sign like this. And it says Laguna Elon, 3 hours that way. Oh, unfortunately, my bus is in an hour and a half. So I'm gonna have a swim in this water for 20 minutes, then charge back and make my bus. Oh well, let's explore it. Well, it's not a complete loss when you got somewhere beautiful to swim. My lungs are busted out. Adventure over. Time for beer and food. Peace. Look at this massive hawk thing. It's not a hawk, it's like a Kia or something. Things are massive though. Like it's definitely a predator bird. Come on mate, off the trail. Come on, hop, hop. I can ride up to him. Come on. Come on, mate. Fuck, he doesn't fear me. Look how close I am to him. Wow. You're a pretty impressive bird. Please don't attack me.